Hello, the Brew Crew, and welcome to a new episode of my Pokemon Ultra Sun Blind Trio Lovelocke. And here we are. This is actually last pre-recorded, when I just recorded as gameplay. The next episode that comes up, episode 14, then I've recorded both the audio and the game audio and my own audio here. So well, I'm sorry, I don't know, it might be that the game audio actually has been a little bit low, at least I've seen that in the order lock at least. So yeah, I believe we will take on the fire trial now in this episode. I'm not sure, but since I recorded this pretty long ago, so we will just go onwards here and try to catch something on this route as well. And yeah, go to route 7 here. I like that you can see the Pokemon there. I actually saw as well later on. Spoiler alert, we don't die here. But I actually saw that we had unfortunately we get salamandite, whatever it's called. But I also saw in the Dinglet cave that you can see Dogdrugios in the mountain there, which is pretty cool, even if unfortunately you can't catch Dogdrugios or such. But well, nothing with that now, but we will try to catch this Salamandite, even if I can't evolve it. But later on I actually got, or I will not spoil anything, but I got Evilite, so if we have to, we will be able to use it on that. But of course we'll put it on the team and such. So here we could have, or what, no, unfortunately it was not a girl. I don't know how I would have done, but I'm not sure. Maybe I should have catched, or if it was a girl here, but unfortunately, yeah, it did not appear, just was another guy here. So yeah, unfortunately the dragon rate. Okay, here we are again, and I don't know what happened, but we need to heal here just so Amnesion don't die. We don't want Amnesion to die here. That's would definitely not be a good idea here or whatever. But yeah, as you can see, most of my Pokemon probably don't even have that much in HP. So yeah, and we also get down there to 9 or to 15 with the burn, so I believe we switch out here to one of our water types, so it should work better. Charnox or whatever it's called. I probably should not have used nicknames that I can't even pronounce. That's pretty bad. Just to Serenade Petite, I can't say, but this maybe something like that, because you don't say the T and X, because yeah, they say Bordeaux and not Bordeaux. So yeah. So unfortunately I feel like this Salamandite doesn't actually call for another Pokemon, so we just got to catch this. I believe it was catch, no? I did not call for another, which was a little bit unfortunate, but oh well. And I was a little bit worried for killing it, because they are still not super defensive or anything, so just hoping to catch it there, and we did. And I believe I call this Mao, Don't know why, but... Okay, there we go. There we have Mao, and now I believe, did we? I'm pretty sure we did check out Mao's summary here as well. Yes, here we go, and let's see what kind of... it is actually a bisexual, so that's pretty cool. So we just send him to the box there, and you'll see if we get to use them later on. If we get any deaths or such. So unfortunately here we run into a fletchling. That would have been cool as well, but yeah. Will not happen. I believe as well we battle some of the trainers here as well, just because why not? After the trial as well. They have actually, just like the water trial, changed this up. I have heard it. I've not seen the anime, so I do not know if any character are annoying as such. But I heard that Kiawe, lots of people like Kiawe, but not Lana. But I like Lana. At least how she's in this game over there. Or I think she's cool as well, at least. And how she looks and such, but I mean, I'm not sure. She might be awful in the anime. That might be why people hate her or whatever. But Mellow I dislike more than she is, even more annoying, to be fair. So yeah, getting some levels there. I can't remember here if we was under level or not. I used the, I don't know why I used the rare candy, but we got high horsepower there, so well, could be useful against this trial here. I think Abnation, yeah, of course we use this team because they are probably the best. Sales vs Ragamuffin is weak against what you call it, is weak against fire here. So yeah, and the other ones are pretty good to switch into Sharona and Serum Petit. And she just tourist here with just normal meow, so very nice there. And both Serenin Petit and Sharon has the timid, so we can switch between them and actually lower the opponent's attack a lot. So even if we have some scare battles here, it's a really nice tactic there that we can use to really make the threat less dangerous, or whatever to call it. Here we are, ready to take on the fire trial, or Kiawe's trial here, and with Abnation, of course, because Abnation is just the truly best and even has a boss stamp, so hopefully Abnation will keep just being awesome. This... I can't remember, but I believe this battle is actually easier here and it was in the original, because first of all, I'm pretty sure that they did not have Celadite's evolution, and second, I'm not sure even if Celadite itself had toxic, because it had toxic and Vina shock before, which was the main problem. I mean, I don't understand. But I believe, yeah, might not have done, or did I continue with Lock? I can't remember. After I blacked out, well, it was still, I still had a little bit problem remembering Moon here, if it was just on my own or whatever. But this is actually a little bit more tricky to solve this puzzle or whatever to call it. It's a little bit difficult to see the changes there in move or changes in how they dance and such, and mainly I will just face off Marowak, and actually I thought it would have rock slide or something to actually make it more tough for me, but it doesn't really have it. I believe, yeah, it has tail whip it uses there, so we are pretty good still, and we can just bite it all we want. Unfortunately, I believe, I don't know, it might happen in some of these battles where we actually it has what is called that thing that makes so we can't use your move here, so I think we need to switch out later on. But oh well, I guess we will see. As I said, sorry, I can't remember exactly what's happening here. So there you see, it's a little bit difficult to see. I think I actually made a mistake somewhere here. I think I did it wrong there. So all the time you do it wrong, you get to face another Marowak because they get sort of pissed off or whatever. But yeah, we had a team that was actually equipped for this, so I was pretty happy with that as well. Yeah, oh, it has curse body, that was the thing, so yeah, and unfortunately, or did I might have gone for a tackle here, or if I, yeah, okay, I just switch out, that makes sense too. So yeah, we are 22, and this Marowak here is 18, so I was surprised after, or no, it is, but I was still surprised. I thought it would be at least like level 20 or something. At least his first. I think the last Marowak, his strongest one is like level 24 or something like that. And yeah, I think I messed it up here, so I need to do this again. I had the wrong answer, but so that was, oh well. And that was the right answer. Were, oh no, I fucked it up twice. I guess I fucked it up twice, I feel. So yeah, that was not great. I think that was how they were looking or how they were smiling. So I just messed it up twice there. That was really bad. Not really showing off how you should do it or whatever. But oh well. Yeah, still just bite. It has Bone Club, but of course it can't even affect. It would have been problem if it had Rock Slide or some rot move here, but luckily it doesn't have that, so it can't really do too much to us even. So yeah, we continue onwards here, and get to see the dance for a third time here. So now I just had two answers, and I believe it doesn't even matter which one of the answers you really say here, or it might be. So where they were looking, I just answered, and then the hiker comes here and we will battle him, and I believe he will have a Magmar, or is it Magby? I feel like it is a Magby you can catch here, but it makes sense that he has a Magmar after all, so that's pretty interesting. Unfortunately, Sharano, why does it do that all the time? I can't even see. Anyway, I decided to switch out here since the Sharano or whatever doesn't have a water type, so Serenade Petite, which I'm really happy to use actually. This team looks pretty cool right now. Even if I would like to have more Gen 6 Pokemon, but oh well, what can you do? And yeah, the Fire Spin is not super fun there to deal with, but try to do the best with what we got here. So let's do a bubble beam there, and I believe it kills it off there, or the magma just faints, and Serenade, but it goes up to level. It's a cute name as well for this little butter, or is it a moss, or what's it called? I can't remember. Or butterfly, I would say anyway, butterfly. I believe, which is weird, sewer shit is like spiders. I don't really know what technically masquerade are. So yeah. And I say the big Pokemon there. So, and now we get to battle the totem Pokemon here. So that will be definitely cool here. I think I actually switch in this battle to Amnesion, just because he gets in his Celadite poison as well. So yeah, and as you can see there, we lower the attack of the opponents again. So this flame wheel does like nothing at all. So yeah, he's called upon an ally, of course, but I do as usual, or it actually has the Celestis here, so that's interesting. But I think they might be the Celestis, or it did not have Toxic, but it had another move here. Venoshock, of course, but it was not that. It had another move that could Toxic you, but a pretty low chance of hitting, and it's not like Toxic. Toxic does more damage each turn as well, so even if we get poisoned by Venoshock, or that is not the same really. So yeah, we are a little bit hurt here, but still bite us decent amount. But yeah, as you can see there, unfortunately we got cursed body on the bite, but I just go for the heal here just because we cannot switch out safely so far here, and a little bit annoyingly as well, it has detect there. So Venoshock again does like 20. I would be more worried if I would be poisoned, because then it would do massive amount. But so far it's not doing super much, so we just heal the other one there. And let's go for another flame wheel. I can't remember if I heal Sharono again, or if I just... yeah, I actually just switch out here, because why not? Just save some healing items. We can heal 3 times anyway. I don't feel like just spam healing just because we can. So another there, or what's it called? Yeah, detect. So it does about 23 damage. So it does a little bit more to Amnesia, and sadly we don't have. Oh yeah, it has poison gas there, and it's luckily to hit actually, because poison gas doesn't have the best accuracy. So that's a little bit fortunate. So here I was a little bit worried, but we actually managed to... what's the last is the hurt? I can't remember. We actually managed to just bulldoze them both. I thought, why not bulldoze, since that does damage to them both, so I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, so we managed to do that, and Kiawe might show off his moves here as well. I can't remember if he does that, but you get some quick balls, which I will sell anyway, because I just use Pokeballs. And Page Writer, you get the Charizard. I don't know if, because it stopped the scenes here, if it is because my screensaver just ends up just it just goes black, so I might Need to move the mouse here. So we had some, yeah, it was a little bit longer here because I thought, why not just battle all the trainers here as well? So we just have that done, and in the next episode we would go forward to, I believe it was Route 8. Yeah, I think it was Route 8, so yeah. So here it's just those two sisters, and here we have an ace trainer. I was pretty sure he had what's called Kadabra, so we are pretty good anyway with my Gyarados there up front. And yeah. Oh, I had the antidote just because I was worried of getting poisoned there, so we just used the Manetian, as you can see. Yeah, she just needed one move and she just killed them both in one hit. That's how good team leader she is. So yeah, facing off this, I can't remember what else he had than the cat. Oh no, he bat. That was really not an issue either. I just remember. I don't know. He might be in the other game as well. I believe he doesn't have a Noibat then, but he has a Kadabra here at least. So yeah, and bite still does a decent amount, and the Noibat's bite just does nothing. So that's a little bit weird and funny. But well, I guess the Gyarados has really good attack here, so that's pretty nice. And we'll learn Twister here. I know it's weird, but I thought Twist is not the greatest attack, but I still have Splash, so why just not just get rid of Splash there, even if Twister is still not a super attack on Gyarados. So yeah, I was still a little bit worried because I know Kadabra can do a lot special attacking, but as you can see, Sharano does take that pretty good and deal with the damage, and he blacked out. It's like he said there, and yeah, I thought why not as well get this TM here, and I believe we put up and or do I do that? I might not have done it, I can't remember. It might be a cut here somewhere, just because of I thought, oh well, it's just so little grass, so why so that was just the Cubone, and sadly just because we have as well, or my capture card is an old 3DS, so that's why it takes some time to load as well. We just met this hiker as well. I believe he might, just like the other hiker that we had in the trial, might just have a Magmar here. But well, we can probably deal with it. So no, he actually has a Ruggenrola. Oh, now I remember, this was a little bit scary. Since, or did I switch out here? I think I thought, I did not think of Sturdy here, so he just go down to Sturdy here, and then he goes for a rock move. No, actually, oh yeah, it was, I can't remember, like I said, it was so long since I recorded, but he's actually do not even use a rock move, which is really confusing now. So well, that Ruggenrola just goes down and we get like nothing in experience, unfortunately, but well, what can you do? So yeah, we're just heading down here, and I believe, I can't remember if I believe I did not take a look. So in the next episode we will head to Route 8, I believe it is. Yeah, we're flying back as well, yes, or if it was to heal or whatever. So thank you all for watching, have a good tea and a good coffee day, and I see you soon again, so bye!